painting an animal eye, I'm going to show you a very general way you can get eyes to look very lifelike, and then I'm going to keep working on the eye to make it more like what I see in the photograph. So first, I use black, and I'm going to paint in the pupil. I'm going to use a round brush because it has a point. And then there's black surrounding the eye, and often animals do have a black kind of skin area. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up a color for the iris of the eye. In the picture, it's kind of yellowish greenish, so I think I want to make the eyes just a little more green. So I'm going to start by painting the bottom of the iris right here. At the top of the iris, I want to put in a shadow. So I want to mix the top with that black. I'm kind of blending that black into the top part of that iris. If the black is dried, then I'm just going to go back and use a touch more black right here to blend it in. Then I'm going to add a highlight. You need to wait until this eye is dry so that you don't get any of the paint from underneath into your white. Okay, and that is all for the eye. I'm going to show how to do a brown eye next. Painting animal eyes, I'm going to use the fox as an example. I'm going to first use my very tiny round brush, my detail brush. I'm going to use black, and I'm going to paint in the pupil first. The next thing I'm going to do is outline the eyes with black. The next thing I'm going to do is use the brown, and I'm not washing off my brush. My brush still has some black on it, so that I mix black and brown together. I'm painting this dark brown along the top of the eye, blending into that black outline on the very top. I'm also slightly blending into the black of the pupil. I washed out my brush. I'm going to dry it off so I don't have any water in that brush. And I'm going to use the yellow ochre, and I'm going to paint that along the bottom. Then I want to blend in this yellow ochre to the brown. The last thing I'm going to do is add the highlight. I'm going to wait till this dries a little bit, and then I'm going to just get some pure white on the tip of my brush, and I don't want to drag it. I just sort of want to stamp it in. I'm going to paint the nose. It's pretty much going to be solid black, except for where there's those glossy highlights. So I'm going to use 3 different colors. I'm going to have the black, obviously, pure black here. And then where I see the very light highlights, and then I see a blue black on the areas where light is reflecting back onto the shiny nose. This is painting the Labrador's nose. I'm going to use 3 different colors, basically the pure black, a dark gray, and a lighter highlight color. So I'm going to mix the black with blue. And then I'm going to add some white so that it's basically this bluish gray color. Not too blue though, just a little blue. I'm going to paint the cat nose. It's slightly pinkish, kind of gray pink, so I'm going to mix the burnt sienna and black together and white.